So Michael Burry, you know, the guy from The Big Short, the movie, he sold all of his stocks yesterday except for one position. I'm going to show you what that is. Now, anywhere I go, whether I go on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere, it's all anybody's been talking about for the last day or so. Michael Burry selling everything and buying a large position in a private prison company. I'll show you which company it is. After seeing the IRS hiring 87,000 new agents. Here's another one. Michael Burry has just sold out of 98% of his stocks. Here's another one. Michael Burry slashed his U.S. stocks portfolio. On and on and on. The big buyback coming soon. And he's been tweeting. He always tweets and then deletes it for whatever reason. He goes by Cassandra BC. It's Michael J. Burry. NASDAQ now up 23% off its low. Congratulations. We now have the average bear market rally across 26 bear market rallies from 1929 to 1932. In 2000 to 2002, the average is 23%. After 2000, there were two 40% bear market rallies and one 50% rally before the market bottomed. So he's basically saying, hey, we just made a nice bear market bounce. I'm going to take my profits, go back to cash, wait for the market to roll over. So one quick Google search and you can see all the headlines. Big Short, Michael Burry dumps entire stock portfolio. Michael Burry's hedge fund added one stock and dumped the rest. Michael Burry is selling everything, should you? Big Short investor Michael Burry dumps stock portfolio after market crash warnings. Big Short investor Michael Burry, you get the idea here, guys. It's just article after article after article. And I'm getting a lot of private messages like, hey, what's going on with this Big Short guy? What's going on with Michael Burry? Should I be worried about my portfolio? So if you aren't familiar with who Michael Burry is, I mean, he's made some great calls, but he's also made a lot of calls that didn't come to fruition. He's best known for having bet on the collapse of subprime mortgages before the 2008 crisis. And he really generally goes against the Wall Street trend. He always tries to go against the grain. So for the past few days, the man whose business acumen was made famous by the film The Big Short in 2015. If you haven't seen that movie, go watch it. So Burry thinks the worst is yet to come. He says he foresees a household debt crisis that would pose a serious danger to the economy. So this is in quotes. This is a tweet from August 12. Net consumer credit balances are rising at record rates as consumers choose violence rather than cut back on spending in the face of inflation. He also said, remember the savings glut problem? No more. COVID helicopter cash taught people to spend again, and it's addictive. Winter coming. And we even got Game of Thrones in this article. Winter is coming. So what stock is it, guys? Why Michael Burry is betting big on just one secretive stock? It's not really that secretive. There's a 13F. I'll show you the 13F here. So this is Scion Asset Management. He manages this. You can see all these positions are basically down to zero. And he's got one position left worth $3.3 million. The company is Geo. So Geo Group, ticker is Geo, G-E-O. So in this quarter, he dumped all these positions. You can see there's 12 of them. He had an Apple put, he had Bristol Myers Squibb, he had Google, he had BKNG. And you can see the list right here of the stocks he owned. And what he did is he added Geo. So it looks like 501,630 shares, about $3.3 million. Okay, so what's Geo Group all about? Is it something you should buy? So they're located in Boca Raton, Florida, and everywhere when you look at articles, it talks about it's a prison stock. But the actual definition, what they do, it's a little bit more than just that. Leading diversified government service provider specializing in design, financing, development, and support services to secure facilities, processing centers, and community reentry centers in the United States, Australia, South Africa, United Kingdom. So they're very international. Geo's diversified services include enhanced in-custody rehabilitation and post-release support, blah, 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 blah. 103 facilities, 83,000 beds, 18,000 employees. It's pretty large. Now, what's interesting is you'll see that it's always classified as a REIT. So if you look down here, it says security type REIT, real estate investment trust. Well, normally that's going to have a nice dividend. And if I look in Fidelity, it doesn't show any dividends. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it doesn't show a dividend on here. It's very confusing to me. But Geo Group was up 10.63% yesterday. It's up 4% pre-market. You have to be careful because there's 16.1% short, so 18.96 million shares short right now. If you want my opinion on this, guys, I think it's one of those stocks that he saw was undervalued. He bought it probably when it was $5 and $6 back here. You know, this is a one-year chart. It was up as high as $10. If I look at the chart on this, it probably bounces up to say $10, maybe even higher. It could go higher than that. But I think a lot of people that are buying this are they're traders. They're traders that are piling on this, trying to see if they can pump it up to $10. I'm sure Burry's loving that. So if you're looking for a quick trade, maybe you can get another 20% return on this as a trade. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to buy or sell. I'm not going to buy the stock, but I had a lot of questions about, is Geo Group a good stock? I heard prison stocks are great. I really wanted to bring this to the channel to paint some clarity of what the heck's going on here, who Michael Burry is, and what Geo Group's all about. I do need to announce, guys, real quick, that this video is sponsored by The Motley Fool. If you'd like to see the 10 best stocks to buy now, visit fool.com/fired up wealth. And if this was helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, drop me a comment. I appreciate your time and attention. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.